Hi guys, welcome to another video on Fundable X. So this was the trade which I was supposed to take it today, but until now I have no trades. But still, let me give you a run through what I was looking for today and how it went. Okay. So first of all, Euro USD. So this was my entry. Let me go to 4 hours first. Okay. So now what happened on 4 hour? On 4 hour, the market has took out the liquidity. Okay. So that is it. So once the 4 hour liquidity is been taken out, there's a high probable chance that the market is gonna reverse. That is my first point. Now let's say that after this the market started to fall straight. This was my another point of interest on 4 hour where I will be expecting to go long on Euro USD. So that's done. So that was my 4 hour view. Took out the liquidity. I'm expecting bullish movement. Now let me come to 15 minutes and let's see what happened. So this 4 hour liquidity has been taken out from here. Then market has given a high and made a low, which means that this is the recent high. Market has took out the liquidity. There is a liquidity sweep has been happened. Let me switch it to 5 minutes. Now once the liquidity sweep has been happened, then the market went up, came down, then went up, then it came down. So market was kind of on a bullish trend. Now on a bullish trend, once the Asian market has been done, what I was looking was where is a fair value gap and where the market tends to come in. There comes the Euro USD. Here is the liquidity which has been created, right? Now I switch it to 1 minute for looking out for the point of interest. There is a liquidity over here. So once the market has been done, it takes out the liquidity and there is a fair value gap. So I have marked this 1 minute order block, right? So I was expecting the market to come over here and play for a bit and the market is going to rally. But on Asian session, the market was very choppy, right? Market was completely sideways, making liquidities. See, there was a liquidity, it sweat the liquidity out, then it made a again it made a structure, keep making the structure. Then there comes the news. There was a news today 6:45. There wasn't much of a reaction on that. Then market went up, right? This particular candle market went up and took out these liquidities. So what I was targeting, pretty simple. When I take my entry over here, I was targeting to take until this liquidity. Now my point of interest where the target has to come in was from this particular point to this particular point, 32 pips. That was my target area. Now my target area has been swept out. Now I have a point of interest, but still it is my confluences are very less because there is no target to go in. The target which I was pointing out has been taken out. See, this particular candle has taken out. Now the market has made a high, made a low. This was the 8:30. There was a news. Market has came all the way down, sweat every liquidity out. See, until this point it has took the liquidities. Now it didn't come to my point of interest even on the news time. So still whenever it makes a low by the news time, it is kind of very strong low. Now what I was looking is, okay, now it is a time for making entries, right? 1 minute time frame. The market has made a high, then market came down and suddenly it has given a reaction. First of all, I thought of making my entry when the reaction came from this particular point, which was my point of interest. I was about to make an entry, right? It was like 9 pips, something like that. Even with the slippage and all, it will be 10 pip. If I took this trade, maybe I would have made like 1:3. But I don't usually take trades like which is 10 pip and all. I don't make my trades. I look for smaller pips like 3 pip to 4 pip. Maximum it is 5 pip, nothing more than 5 pips. So market was very fast. Then I was like, okay, fine, let it come down at this point. Maybe I can make my entry, which would be coming under my entry point, which is 4.2 pips, right? But market didn't come down. Market just started to rally. It came down, it made a high. Fine. Now when it made a high, what I was looking, right? Okay, it got rejected. Where did this thing have rejected from? So I switched it to 15 minutes, right? On 15 minutes when I was checking, it has made a high over here and another high. So it is a equal high and it's a clean liquidity. Now I was like, okay, fine, let the market come down and I'll make my entry from this particular point. But unfortunately what happened was the market didn't come to my point and market started to move up, right? Market started to move up. Now this was a demand area. I was expecting the market to come down. Still the entry is not activated yet, but it may happen. But let's say this is my point of view right now. If the market takes this high, now I don't have a point, even though if the market has come to this point, I don't have a satisfactory target to look onto. But if I take an entry from here, this is a point of interest. But what I'm planning was, if I get my entry even from this particular body, right, I'd be happy to make an entry for 4 pips. But I have marked the whole area as a zone just to see how the market is getting reacted to this, right? So this is the plan for Euro USD, and same thing happens with the GBP USD. See, the market has been very choppy, made a equal high over here. It was took the Asian low, and clear charge has been given from this point, made a high. Now it is creating a liquidity over here. So if the market comes to this point, still I can go for a buy on GBP USD until it takes the high of this particular trade, equal high. So I don't want this equal high to be taken before getting an entry. Once if I get an entry, then I can target to this point, right? But I don't make aggressive entries on these things. What I usually do is, let's say even though if it is an aggressive entry, I won't go for 10 pips, okay? I'll just go for the extreme levels like 4 pips, and I'll target like until this high, which equal high to be taken. I can expect like 1:10, right? Now AUD USD nothing. Now there's an Euro JPY. Obviously this was another trade which I was targeting to make a buy. Now again I don't know, like I have marked this level like a long back, okay? So let me show you the Discord channel where I have marked this particular trade, right? It's not the Discord, it's my Telegram channel. So on Telegram channel I keep updating these things, okay? Just for a track record, you know. So Euro JPY, see, I have this is on 4 hours, but definitely if you look into the smaller hours you'll get an idea. So this was a higher time frame. I was planning to make a buy when it got mitigated on 6th of March. Market came down. You see this small area which I have marked like over here. This was like 5-minute point of interest. But on the same day I was expecting, once the market has tapped in, I was expecting this particular candle to come and give me an entry over here. I want to target until this higher point, right? But now what happened was, market already went to, from this point market already went to this high, okay? So I don't have a like entry point, like I don't have another logic. But if you look into this point of interest which I have marked it on 5-minute, I just extended it, okay? So I don't know whether still it will be valid or not. I don't want to take a direct entry because it was supposed to be reacting on 6th of March and I didn't get an entry, right? Now what happens is, this point of interest, exactly this point of interest got tapped in, which is like 4 pip. This is my stop loss. I didn't get I didn't enter. Actually I saw this entry, I kept an alert, but I didn't enter because I don't usually go into a direct entry, and this entry which I have marked was already based on 2 days back. So I don't have a exact target to look on to, you know. Even though if I take an entry, where would I target? I have to target all the way high, and which I don't feel like, okay, it is like a very big movement to give. So for that reason I didn't take it. But if I was like, let me say, like if I was like kind of like 2 months back or maybe 4 months back, I used to take aggressive entries. But if I keep that same strategy on my mind, this would be a perfect entry for me, and it would have made a 1:10 easy money, right? But I didn't take the entry, so that is the one drawback, as well as that one has the benefit. Sometimes if you don't take an aggressive entry, you misses the good entry points, but still you won't get much of a losing trade if you get into an confirmation entry. But still, like after this I was looking for a reaction. It did give me a reaction and it has given me a character change, But after that, what I was expecting is it has to come to my point of interest, like even though like it came to this point, it is like the stop loss is too much, 10 pips, 12 pips and the stop loss is too much. I don't want to take. So in that scenario, I have missed my entry. But if it comes to this point again, if I get a reaction, I'll go for a buy. But as of now, there's no, I missed the trade over here, so the chances of getting another chance is very less, right? And GBP/USD, same thing. GBP/USD, I'm expecting very good movement on the upper side. If you're looking into the GBP/JPY, 4 hours, took out the liquidity, right? Switch it to 5 minutes. After taking liquidity, market just went straight up, right? Again, I was looking for 1 minute confirmations. I would have went aggressive over here, but it didn't give me a clear cut of change of character. Just for that reason, I didn't make any entry over here. I could have made it, and even the stop loss would have been like 9 pips. So I wasn't interested. I was looking for a smaller pip entry for making a movement. But anyway, that one also, it's gone. And the last and final trade which I was looking is AUD/JPY. Same concept. These JPY pairs, like USD pairs and all, if one gives an entry, other will be on same pattern where you can look for entry as well. So AUD/JPY tapped into this 4 hour area. See, it is a very discounted area. Liquidity sweep has been already done. Charge has been given. Break of structure, liquidities, everything is aligned perfectly. It gave me a tap. After the tap, the market went up, but there has to be a change of character to make an entry. It did give a change of character along with the breakout structure, created the liquidity. Now what I am waiting is, if the market comes to this point, I'll make a buy, but it has to be reasonable. It should not take any kind of liquidities over here. If it didn't take any liquidities, then I'll be looking for a buy opportunity over here. Then I'll target until it takes out this liquidity based on higher time frame. That's it. So as of now, there is no trade for today. So what I am trying to tell by this is, like, these kind of dates comes on market. So I was waiting from morning, the whole day I was waiting, but I didn't get an entry. Still I'm waiting to get an entry, because at least for the waiting time, the market has to give me some reward. So that that's why maybe another 2 hours, that's it. A maximum of 2 hours I'll wait. If this one didn't give me any entry, that's it. I'll close my computer for today. I'll call it a day, no trades, and I'll start fresh from tomorrow, right? So that will be it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching, and see you on next video.